Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Now, this is a very exciting video to make because this might be what the FGC community and esports for the FGC needed. And if you're excited for the news, make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like if you're excited as I am. And the reason being is that Capcom Pro Tour just finished. Capcom Pro Tour number 9, right, with a total prize pool of $300,000. That includes all the little tournaments plus the big check that the winner got at the end of the Capcom Pro Tour, which happened February 19th. I'm recording this the next day. There's a reason I'm recording this next day, because last night we got hit with some big news. Now, if you don't know, or if you're unfamiliar, the winner of last tournament was Mean Alot from the Dominican Republic. There he is, right, holding that check. And if you're unable to read, it says $120,000. $120,000 for winning a fighting game tournament. That's very, very, very rare. A lot of the jokes in the FGC is that if you want to be a full-time fighting game player, you gotta be a full-time employee as well. Well, Capcom must have been listening to us, because they then put this out. Whoa, what is that? That is an cumulative prize pool of $2 million. 2 million, 2 M's total over the course of the next Capcom Pro Tour, which will be on Street Fighter 6, right? As everybody knows, Street Fighter 6 is coming out June 2nd, 2023. Now, $2 million for the entire year. Now, that's a lot of money, right? To divvy on up across a lot of these tournaments. $2 million. Well, it's not really. It's more 1 million, because the winner. Oh, wrong one. Whoopsie. The winner themselves gets $1 million. That's right. So Mean Alot won $120,000. The next Capcom winner will also win a lot of money, but not $120,000 a lot of money. $1 million a lot of money. Now, granted, that's what tax and stuff, I don't know how that goes into it, so maybe it'll be down to $700,000, but still $700,000 to be competing in a fighting game tournament. Now, granted, you have to make CPT, Capcom Cup, play side tournaments, win the bracket, beat a bunch of other good players, right? So it's not free. It's not a free million, but the reason that this is so obtainable is because this is happening in a new game. It's happening in Street Fighter 6, right? They put out $1 million prize, $2 million total prize pool, $1 million first place prize pool. This is like in the movies where they show like a bounty, right? We'll pretend that this is a bounty of 1 million, and then they show all these other people, you know, sharpening knives, you know, loading weapons, getting their crew, hopping in the whip to go get that million. This opens it up, because a lot of people would have been like, I don't want to compete, right? It's not that much money. Flying out is not that much, you know, it's not for me. But with the sake, right, with the sake of the $2 million total prize pool, is a lot of these players might be walking home with some big checks. They might be going home with a lot of money that will keep them engaged and obviously bring more people into the esports, right? Because who doesn't like money? Who doesn't like money? Now, why am I so happy about this? Is because not many people might know this, right? But I've been playing fighting games my entire life. I've been keeping up with esports the majority of my life. I've done a lot of online tournaments during the COVID era, and I'm not trying to brag, right? I got a lot of top 8s, which is pretty good. I mean, top 8 at you know, with a $2 million prize pool, you probably get like 50,000. But I did a lot of it, right? But then I lost interest because you know, bills came up. I had to focus on school. You know, there's a lot more real world consequences if you were to go 100% in on fighting games, right? Like Brian F, who I enjoy watching, right? Great video creator, great tournament player, you know, nice person in person, people say. He competes professionally in fighting game tournaments, right? He competes professionally. He's sponsored. He still has a full-time job. right? Because I'm not gonna lie, fighting game, it's just not that sustainable, right? A lot of League of Legends players, Call of Duty players, they're probably like, what are you guys talking about? You guys ain't winning 10 million every tournament? No, the FGC is struggling. We're fighting for scraps out here, man. But this $2 million prize pool is just so amazing. And the reason also is that because it's a new game, is somebody like this, right? So a lot of people might not know who this is. This is on the guy on the left. This is Ending Walker right here. This is Ending Walker, and or it's Ending or Ending. You know, there's it's miscommunicated. And then this is Idom, right? Idom is a Capcom Pro Tour champion. Ending Walker is a teenager from the UK or Ireland. He qualified UK Ireland, which is, so you got a Capcom Pro Tour champion. This is at CPT 9, the one that Mena RD won, versus a teenager, right? But he, new to the scene, was able to do anything and obviously make it to the big stage, then fight Idom, and then now obviously has a lot of clout and a lot of fans behind him. He's sponsored by a group called M80. I never heard of them. Might be a European sponsor, but it just goes to show you that, like, hey, Street Fighter 6, you're gonna be as good as this guy. You're gonna be as good as this guy. You're gonna be as good as this guy, right? You're gonna be. It's Street Fighter 6. It's an even playing field. Now, granted, certain people might have the crack, right? Certain people might have the crack beta, and they're a little bit better than the beginning. But CPT doesn't start until, you know, it's a year-wide thing, and then there's more tournaments. And there's the World Warrior program, so within your region you can qualify, but then you can also qualify, do an LCQ. Like, there's a lot of ways of getting into the CPT. But it's a new game, right? So if you are seeing this, if you are watching this video, and you leave a like, subscribe, and comment, that'll boost your chances by 2 times. But also, if you're seeing this video, Street Fighter 6 could be your breakthrough, right? It could be the moment you have been preparing your whole life. You pre-order Street Fighter 6, the day it drops, you're in that training room, you're learning matchups, you're learning frame data, you're learning hit conversions, counter hit conversions, what to do, optimal stun combos, optimal drive impact, crush combos. Like, you're in there grinding, and then you could make a name for yourself, right? Because, I mean, who's gonna say that a year ago? Oh, not that one. Who's gonna say a year ago they knew who? Where did I do it? Where is it? This one? No, that's the one I just did. Is it this one? I should have labeled it, right? Who knew who Ending Walker was, right? 2 years ago, nobody, right? He's a teenager who picked up Street Fighter, got really good at Street Fighter. He used to be a Minecraft player, is what the word on Street. His name was from, like, Ending Walker, from, like, so it was like Enderman. So it's like a play on words from his Minecraft days. But if you try your best in Street Fighter 6, you can be like him. You can be like him. You can be like Mena. It's a new game with a fresh start. If you put in the time, if you put in the effort, you can win a lot of money, man. You can win a lot of money. Like, just look at these numbers. You can win all this. This could be you. This could be you. Just try your hardest when Street Fighter 6 comes out, and you can make a name, and you'll have a blast. That's going to do it for me, though. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hopefully you did hit the like button. Hopefully you did hit the subscribe button. Hopefully you did comment down below. If you like these videos, then I have no problem doing them. I think I'm pretty good at getting a point across. The point across is that you are in charge of your life. Hopefully Street Fighter 6 can be an outlet for you, because I'm going to be in those tournaments as well. And I'm sorry, but I'm coming for blood. I'm coming for blood. But thank you, everybody. Hope to see y'all again in the next video. See ya.